Hi everyone, this is Hatman here. Today we're going to look at a particular movie in terms of what I would have done. Let's see what we got in the hat today. Might not exactly be the movie, but it'll do. This is the soundtrack CD to Star Trek V Final Frontier. This is the only good thing about the movie, but it doesn't absolve the movie of any of its negative aspects. Now, for those who don't know, Star Trek V, The Final Frontier was made in 1989 and was meant to be the last movie. Of course that didn't happen, because then came Star Trek VI, Generations, First Contact, etc. etc. The movie was plagued by many problems, including the writer's strike of 1989 and several budget problems. But we're not focusing on that. You see, what I do is that I take the movie with all of its problems, and I take what I have and try to make it better. I'm not gonna do some sort of demo reel thing because, well, you know, not the best of things. That one thing I would change is the whole thing with Spock's brother trying to find God, aka Shakari. Now there's a problem right there. That plot has kind of already been done. I can't exactly remember the name of the episode, but there already was an episode in which the Enterprise gets hijacked by some hippies trying to find God. That's the problem. Well, sort of problem. What I would do is change it. Don't have God. Don't have Shakari. Instead, have Gary Mitchell. Now, Gary Mitchell, he was in the second pilot episode called Where No Man Has Gone Before. In that episode, they go through the galactic barrier, and Gary Mitchell, along with one other crew member, gets affected by it and gain godlike powers. Now, by the end of the episode, both characters are presumed dead. But here's the thing. If Gary Mitchell can withstand, well, being shot by a phaser rifle, why can't he withstand being crushed by a boulder? He's a god, so come on. That's what I would do. I would have it so that Cyborg believes he's going to see God, but Kirk, played by William Shatner, who coincidentally directed the movie, he would try to dissuade him because he knows what's at the barrier. He knows it's not God. It's something worse. He tries to tell him, look, God's not there. It's something else. Something you don't want to mess with. But Cyborg would just say, you're an unbeliever. You know, you have so much pain. I'll take your pain away. And all that stuff he does. Because here's the thing, I wouldn't take that part away. Because some parts of that were okay. Apart from the fact that the rest of the crew gets all, you know, hypnotized. Only the main three, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, don't. That's something else I would change. Make it something like, I don't know, half the crew gets hypnotized, but the rest don't. Instead of making it look like the main three are impervious to such a thing, instead make it so that, you know, it's not just them three. So of course they go to the Great Barrier. That's another thing I would change, by the way. Change it from the Great Barrier to the Galactic Barrier. Makes a bit more sense. So they go to the galactic barrier because, well, in the end, you know, Kirk, he still regards Gary Mitchell as a friend in the end, despite the, you know, evil god stuff. So he decides to go with Sidebok anyway, as what happens in the movie. Only that, of course, you know, things don't turn out so well. Sidebok gets destroyed quickly. There's no, you know, what does God need with Starship stuff. And basically, it's Kirk versus Gary Mitchell once again. Now, obviously, I'm no writer, so I wouldn't know a single thing about how to, you know, have that big, giant, epic conclusion. So, tell you what, if you can think it up better than I can, please do so. Write in the comments what you would do with this movie. While you're at it, if you have any suggestions in terms of what movies you think need improving, let me know. Well, that's the end of this video, and to end it off, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and a nice little shout out to a friend of mine. Her name is Sam Crudwell. She is a fellow YouTuber of mine. Chances are she's watching this. If not, who cares? So, if you like my stuff, check her out too. She's done a few more bits than me, so she's ahead of the game. Well, that's all I can say on it. Hats off to you.